Good morning. What is up, everyone? Here we are, another beautiful day in paradise. So, winter has fully hit here this morning in New Jersey. But today me and Sammie are off on a pretty heavy mission. We're driving all the way up to Connecticut for the first time ever. I don't know if I've ever even been in Connecticut before, but so here's the story. I'll try and make it short so you guys understand what's going on. This guy, Ted, that we know through YouTube, he watches our videos, and we've been talking back and forth for a little bit, a couple weeks, a month, and he ordered a hat from us, actually. He's trying to get rid of a lot of stuff, and he's unloading items. So he hit us up, and he said, do you want to come out and see what I have, and maybe we could make an arrangement or an agreement to try and, get a lot of this stuff sold. So he does have some really, really good stuff. So I said, yeah, maybe we could ride out there, and pick up a load of stuff and make plans to sell it, and then we'll either split the money or however you want to work it out so both of us can, benefit from the situation. So we kept going over a couple weeks, and he finally said, you know what, you better bring the trailer. So I'm kind of going into this blind, but I'm taking his word for it, and we have the trailer hooked up. We're bringing the trailer. I have a couple of pallets on here just in case we can lay some of the stuff across them. So yeah, this is going to be a heavy adventure. I guess all I can say is off to Connecticut. See you guys there. It's freezing cold out. Yo.
How you doing, bud?
What's up, man?
Making progress?
Yeah, we're about 50 minutes away.
Cool. I'm here waiting.
Nice.
If you need any last minute instructions, let me know.
Yeah, we're got it on the GPS. It seems pretty straightforward so far. So.
Killer. When you get here, pull in the other side of the driveway, and then I'll pull up, and you can sneak in behind me. Okay? I'm kind of parked head on.
Okay.
Okay. It's a red Jeep.
What's the plan?
The plan is for you to take all of this crap, and we'll go from there.
All right, dude. Sounds awesome. Okay. We're stoked.
I'm not worried about the money at this point in time. I think it's a lot of really good stuff, but you two have a much better eye than I do.
No, yeah, we're gonna work it out so it benefits both of us. We don't really like to do stuff like that only benefits ourselves in a situation like this. So we're gonna figure it out.
Good. I love your attitude. That's killer.
And yeah, we're stoked. I don't even think I've ever been to Connecticut before in my life. So.
Well, it's great. I got a fire going. I got apple pie because I know you guys like apple pie, and I know about the veggie sandwiches. So there's plenty of food. There's a lot of crap, and we'll take a walk around and try to get you out of here as quickly as possible because I feel like you're driving 15 hours to get here.
Dude, not even that bad. It's not that bad.
Cool. Well, it's a golden day, that's for sure.
Yeah, the dream.
Yeah, live it.
All
right, bud. I'll see you soon. Looking forward to meeting you both.
You too. Later.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play.
guess.
Okay, see.
Or is it not?
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this place is sick. Which way should I go in? This way? So
No, going straight because he can pull out. Just don't park exactly in front of him. Just block the driveway. Do you know what I mean? Like he can, like give him enough room to be able to pull up a little bit.
I think if I just go this way.
You're good. I think.
This is fine for now.
Hello, doggy.
Hi. What's up, man?
You ever meet a sheep before? You're gonna love her because she's all cat. All cat.
What's good, dude?
Hey man,
How are you?
Pleasure. Welcome.
What's going on?
Welcome. Belated happy birthday to your mom.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, how you doing? It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
She is literally all cat.
Oh,
They're a very weird breed,
hi, baby.
but if you love cats as you do, she
What's
is
her
all
name?
cat.
What's
So
your name?
there's the death machine over there if you want.
that thing's cool, right?
Yeah. It just appeared after you and I were talking the other day. And they were in it yesterday. I think they were drilling a well. I told you I just sold this property.
So they're gonna build a house on it, but you're staying too?
Yeah. I figure at this point in time, I might as well.
I like
share,
those
so
pants. Where'd you get those from?
I'm giving you a pair of these too.
Those are nice. What is that?
These are
Custom?
Old Ralph Lauren's.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought you made them.
No. I think I have an exact pair of 35 waist. You can have them if you want. They're in the stack of stuff to give y'all.
So this thing's like an army tank.
Vicious.
Where does that
You know,
come?
when you look at it, the math doesn't seem like it would work, but together. So when I sold it, I had to sell the whole thing. So this is a woman Schwinn from probably the early 70s, all original. They're lemon. I wish it was a men's because I know they're more valuable. The hot rod was mine, dude, when I was like 6. Okay? And the nice thing is at least it has the front badges. I don't know what to tell you beyond, but that was me cruising around the neighborhood causing trouble when I was 6 years old. Nothing special over here, but somebody might take them.
Not fun.
Yeah, I sold all the nice ones. The guy who makes the skateboard started making slalom skis, and I sold like 50 of them. This thing, I've heard is worth some money. I don't know.
It does.
Completely gothic.
Super gothy.
And this is only interesting because I saw you sell something similar to this the other day, Miller's Falls Tools. I have the actual drill inside. I didn't open it up. It's probably full of mouse poop. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to see in there.
He doesn't want in there either.
It is a she. Yeah, well, if I send it to my mom, she'll be like, really? With the gum, really?
I told you.
Yeah. You hear the ice? When it's really thick and it undulates, it almost sounds like something out of Star Wars with the choo choo choo.
It does kind of.
It's cool.
So nice.
Yeah, this is a collapsible like picnic table that I took apart because it was up there. Feel free to take it. So this is that exhaust I mentioned to you from the R8. It's heavy. It's only got 4,000 miles on it. I think they go for like $800. If you want it, it's yours. Behind it is a ski bag with 2 sets of skis in it. The skis are great, but they're probably 10 years old. The bag is fine. This desk. I used this desk for 3 years. It's a Veridesk. So you can change the height of it. You see these things here? So it goes up and down. Do you think you could use this when you take pictures of stuff? Does the height adjustment help you at all? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you can have it. If you don't want it, sell it.
Because you can put stuff like right there. It's gonna drop higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see the name of this book? The Trouble with Tuck. I have part 2 inside where I think it's Tuck Triumphant or something. This here came with that desk. It clamps onto the desk and it holds a monitor and a laptop. Again, I'm not sure if it'll help you or not with your workstation, but you can take it.
It will for sure.
Sweet. The podium. It's heavy, it's clean. If you want it, you can have it. That slalom ski was my first one. You can have that, and you can take that one too. I'm not sure those lights are scrap or not, but you can certainly take anything you want.
Those are lights?
Yeah, for the fish tanks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. And again, you can take anything in here you want. I wasn't really sure what.
We're lucky we brought the trailer.
I told you, dude.
For sure.
Just between the picnic table and that table, if you want. I figured it was going to take a lot of stuff, and the stuff that's upstairs, I thought you might want to keep inside the truck. Okay. Codes, come on. The fishing poles you can take if you want. Again, I'm not really sure what. So, you know, if you were going to take pictures of you certainly could do the death trap. This rock wall is pretty neat on the other side of the lawn. That wall is like 6 feet high. There's also some pretty neat rock outcroppings over here on the beach. Doesn't that ice sound so cool?
It does sound really cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to use those rocks or anything for a backdrop.
Oh my god, you have like your own little beach down.
Yeah, that's a swimming pool. You can also take pictures in there. It looks really badass at night. I shouldn't curse. When the lights are on in the pool, it comes up through the cover, so that whole room is like this blue thing. It's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, it's really great in the summertime. There were 2 bald eagles sitting on the ice this morning. There was a dead rabbit. I think they were kind of picking at it.
Wait, so what is this? The biggest lake?
It was the biggest lake in the state of Connecticut, and they intentionally flooded the valley for power. So we're on the northern tip, and from here it goes down about 13 miles right to Danbury. On the other side of these hills is another neck exactly like this one. And then there's an area kind of like the bay where it opens up 3 miles. So we're looking directly south right now.
What's the name of the lake?
Candlewood Lake.
Candlewood Lake.
Yeah, named after the candlewood tree, which I think are almost non-existent now in this state.
Unreal.
Oh, there's a dog in toys. I was looking at the...
Yeah, you can see Coda's got, she owns the place.
Aww.
Come on, Codes. And these Canadian geese are looking to make a beeline to eat the grass. I mean, sometimes there are hundreds of them out here. When the weather's nice, they spray something that they can pick up. They see like UV, so they won't land here and poop all over the place.
Oh, because they know it's...
They know they can't land there for whatever reason. But in the wintertime, I don't have the guy put the stuff down, so there's just poop all over the place. Coda does a nice job of scaring them off, but you can see they're waiting until we go inside.
What do you see that? Look at your toy.
She's like, she's gonna take my.
Where's your toy codes? Go, Coda, go! You're adorable, Coda. Go, runner. That little cement form that you're walking towards is where the gangway goes out to the dock. So they have to obviously pull all the docks out because the ice would crush them. It's kind of slippery over here. Right, so there's a gangway that goes out probably about 15 feet and then the dock sits out there. Another day in paradise, huh?
Truly.
I planted that thing like 16 years ago. I got it in the mail. It was a little tiny seedling. I was like, okay, I'll give it a whirl. Look at this.
Not too shabby, though. It'll be there forever now.
I hope so. She just dipped off the rock wall. Come here, Code. Come on, Coda. Come here.
Luke.
So when I came here, this was not a beach. It was just kind of weeds, and I cut it all out.
Oh, so you did that?
Yeah. It was really cool. I found 2 rattlesnake rattles when I was cleaning it out. I'd heard that that mountain is one of the last refuges for rattlesnakes in the state. I'm not sure if it's true or not.
Have you ever seen a rattlesnake? No, thank
No.
God, right?
Yeah.
Because that would be bad.
Come on, Code. See, she's got a plan, that dog. Come on, Coda. That thing is like right out of like Friday the 13th or something, you know?
The great reveal out.
The great reveal.
All right. Come on, Code. Hey, you see her down there on the rocks?
Oh, I see.
Come on. She's looking at me. She's gonna.
No.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
I wasn't kidding.
This is such good stuff, though.
I think it is too.
No.
Now, I just want you to see too, your hat is here and it's not in that pile. Okay? Freedom to dream.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Crystals?
yeah. Now, you know, a lot of this stuff I'd never used. Like, this was a gift for my students last year. It's for wine. They know I don't drink, but this is what I get. I got this too full of beer. Brand new. You know, you can plug a iPhone into it or something. So, moving blankets in there. Saran wrap if we need to wrap anything up. Have fun. Everything was washed, bleached.
I mean, you fold nicer than I do.
Well, it's so funny, and I always thought I folded the wrong way because the way I fold, you get a crease down the middle. I don't know how to fold the other way.
Well,
Okay.
when I fold, there's creases everywhere, so.
Dude,
Unbelievable.
Tracker, Alva.
No way.
Dude,
So,
these shirts.
1991 Harley Davidson.
I'm stoked, dude.
Now,
Oh my gosh.
here are the Ralph Lauren's.
Oh my god, babe, you're gonna have to gain some weight, though.
I'm about to put them on now.
For
Go
real,
for
you
it.
should. You guys can match. I'll
Yeah.
teach you. Oh yeah, these will fit you. They're 30.
Sweet. Wait, that might be the length.
You just got skinny legs.
That's the length, but I'll fit them.
The waist, I think, is 34, 35.
I mean,
Dude.
it doesn't even matter. Look at these.
I know. I know. Tell me about it.
What? No way.
Yeah.
You can't get these.
Oh, I gotta get a shot of you guys.
So,
You can't buy these.
yeah, I'm trying to think. You can jump in there if you
I
want.
got it. I got long underwear on.
I think,
In this weather, you kidding me?
Yeah. I'm trying. They must be from early 2000s. They gotta be, probably close to 20 years old. Now, some of the stuff, you know, you see clothes online and you buy it, and then you read like that it's the sizing is too big or it's too small. So some of the stuff I've never worn because I'm an idiot and I get the sizing wrong.
I mean,
Oh, they
got the sizing right on this one.
Dude, killer, killer.
You guys just stand next to each other for a second?
Yeah. Dude, that's quite the rig.
These are the pants to have. You can't get these. No way. Unbelievable.
And
Really? I'd be a little jelly.
I mean,
and Sammie,
I would be.
you know, that suit right here, you can say I've never worn it. I mean, I'm not sure why I even bought it, but the tags are still on it.
Oh my gosh, it's the full suit.
I think I counted like 105 hangers. And most of it's like
This stuff
Ralph
is-
Lauren, J. Crew.
Wait,
This-
why don't you want this?
If there were 5,000 days in the year, I couldn't wear all this stuff. So clearly I have issues. I know you just sold a North Face. Here's a North Face.
LL Bean,
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
Jeep.
Oh, man. Don't get me started on this.
National Ski Patrol over here.
No way.
Banana Republic from like 1990.
Yo!
This was from
could-
Italy. My girlfriend, like in 1988, bought me. The problem with this is that there's some buttons missing. There are a couple buttons missing off of this J. Crew. But
Take the camera, it's too heavy for you, right?
It's different because like you're so much.
right up your alley. Dude, new old stock.
What? Where do you get this all?
Because apparently I'm close to hoarding. And
I wouldn't even say that at all.
I mean,
this rig goes for this. Lonnie Toft. What I had done years ago was I put like weather stripping on this thing so I wouldn't mar the boards. You follow? But then I never kept it in because they were fitting too close and I didn't like how it was loving my boards. So, you believe the size of this thing? I pulled this out of a house, a neighbor's house in like 1980. Unfortunately, there was only one of them there.
It's a cross-country skate.
Yeah. Tubs.
this National Ski Patrol jacket.
Right? So there are three of them.
Cool.
There's that one, then there's the vest that goes with it.
Sick.
No.
Right, somewhere I have the walkie-talkie in the Avalanche pack, and then there's this too, which is kill. Ski Patrol, 97. And then here's old school. There you go. And this was after 9/11. There were like a bunch of different groups together, and everybody out patches, and we kind of put these things together real fast. I've never worn this. And then that goes with that helmet over there. Did you ever sell that other one you had?
Was it pink?
Pink or red or something?
That was your deal.
The fire helmet now.
Yeah.
It's on eBay though.
Okay. Jumbo Jenga. This whole box is for whatchamacallit, the GoPros.
Okay.
So, and I know you
We have one with
stepped
us.
up your game, so that's all housings for GoPro. So please take anything you want out of there. This thing is pretty cool. This is a record player, CD player that you can burn, right? So if you put a cassette in, you can burn the cassette to a disc. Or you can put a record on it. And again, I've used this once. It's brand new. I couldn't figure it out, so I never used it again. I don't even know how to collapse it. Your hangers. This bag I just found the other day, and it's just kind of full of tools and stuff. Here's like some jewelry. It's really beautiful. I think they go for like $100 each. I can show you on Etsy, but they were too big for me. It was a friend of a friend of a friend, so I bought them to support. Hopefully you can find buttons for some of the things over there that are missing buttons. A bunch of pocket squares and cufflinks. I'm not sure if you want them. Beads from bracelets that are broken over the years. For a wine bottle. So, have fun. Old license plates. This is a pair right here. I don't know how you feel about BB guns, but I got 2 of them, never used. Here's one. This is a box that a bottle of Cristal champagne came in. And I just kind of loaded it. They're like different tchotchkes and pocket knives, jackknives, and things like that. In case you're thirsty. This was in my grandparents' basement, so this has been in my life since I was a tiny little kid. Made the trip back and forth to college. I've never broken it. I don't know how. But I just thought that was pretty cool. Just like that crystal. I can't believe I haven't shattered that in 20 years. That little Lego dude, one of my students put that in there. He's been living in there for like the last 10 years. I've never touched him. This stuff you can also take. This is like velvet stuff. So if you wanted to, I know right now where you take pictures, it's white.
Yeah.
But if you ever wanted to break it up, and
Oh, this is this color too.
yeah, again, I used to use this stuff in school. It's pretty wide and it's pretty long. These are
For your teacher?
yeah, Blacklight, brand new. Dude, when I was a kid, this is where it was at.
What?
Handheld. So these are like from the 70s and they still work, or one of them did. I mean, I only, here, that's lit up with a battery in it.
What are these things?
Yeah, this is football. These are before computer consoles.
Mattel Electronic?
Yeah. This was unbelievable when it came out in this one. Football. We used to play for hours, dude, on these things. Hours.
You have so many of them. There's hockey.
Yeah. Yeah, hockey, baseball, the little submarine or armor battle.
Battlestar Galactica. What? This is
That's some of the stuff for the BB gun. And these were knives. I never used them, and they've never been sharpened. But there's oil in there and a stone for sharpening them. I'm sure somebody will dig those. Some baseball cards in there. There's a big thing of baseball cards over there. Purple. If you stand over there, you could probably see it better.
Oh, yeah, it's like opal.
Yeah.
It's opal.
Rose quartz, crystal ball, and amethyst.
Oh my gosh.
And again, the only reason I didn't move these is because I was afraid I'd knock it. And look at this. This is a lacrosse stick my dad used to crush in college.
I've seen those before.
Yeah,
Too. Didn't we have one of
We
those?
sold one of those. Not
they're
that
cool.
one,
So, yeah, this is not narcissism. I want you to, this is my mom. I just cut my hair off. I've been in a ponytail for 30 years. This is my mom saying, I love singing when I come up here.
Aww.
Yeah. 7th grade.
What is that?
It was supposed to be like a cone head because at the time it was popular on Saturday Night Live.
For the cone heads.
Yeah, that's my little, and again, I can't believe those are still with me after so many years.
That's so funny.
So, scrap, I figure, right?
It's sellable.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Huh?
Oh.
Lightning guider.
Take
Check
that for
that
a
out, right?
No snow though.
And then break it. That's like a Christmas piece. You put that in the front yard.
Right? Oh, this is that camera I was telling you about with the 16 lenses. Never used it. I had such great plans with this thing, and I don't want to break it. Really? Okay. Look at this thing. Look at all those lenses. Isn't that crazy?
What is it for?
Take pictures, 16 different lenses, so it gives you all these different perspectives. So
I
it's.
looked it up when you sent me it, but it's so crazy.
I was going to use it for taking pictures of the fish. I never kind of got around to it.
You never even used it once?
Not once. Not once. I bought the thing a year before it came out. Put a down payment on it. Yeah, I read an article. It seemed really cool. I waited. It finally showed up. I was like, hey, this is really cool. And that's where the dream ended. Okay, so, yeah. But the box set. Dukes of Hazzard, you're too young for. There's a PlayStation 4 over here, some Call of Duty stuff. This thing goes with that. I don't know if it still works.
PS games. You played all these?
I used to play a lot with my nephew.
He liked it.
I went through it. Most of the games are in there. Some still have the codes. This game I couldn't find. I wrote that on it. But in case anybody wants this.
Case, yeah, because people buy the cases.
Right.
They don't have
What, he doesn't want any of them?
He's like 22 now, 24. Yeah. Meanwhile, code is tearing up the neighborhood. This is old Howard Stern stuff. Not sure how you feel about that. Some old comics.
Howard Stern life.
But look at this. Here's a Time magazine from when John Lennon was killed.
Oh my gosh.
Just some old stuff. Ticket stub. So this is December 22nd, 1980. And he was shot in front of the Dakota in New York City.
Wait, this is the actual, like,
Yeah. You can smell the age now.
yeah, right?
That's it.
That's super, super cool.
I hear barking. Is there anything I should do to the, should I do anything to this thing while I'm talking to Coda?
No.
Cool.
It's actually funnier. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 pairs of Ray-Bans. Like, this is probably the best stuff that anyone's ever given us.
We got to make it right, though.
Yeah.
We got to, I mean, there's no way not to, for all of us to make money off of this. Is crazy. I almost feel bad.
Right?
Like, weird. Are you guys seeing this though right now? Are you guys seeing this right now? Right now? Are you? Is it real?
I'm in shock, I think.
Right?
I'm just in shock about this.
I just wanted them to keep talking about everything because it's so interesting.
It is interesting, yeah.
Thing is, how can't we even fit all this? Yeah, what's up with these pants though?
What? You guys like
Yeah,
the nicest
you can't get
pants.
these. You didn't even get
I'm
these.
gonna have to gain some weight so I can
You can't rock these. I need a picture with just the pants though. On my phone, I mean, of me and him.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this, this is so crazy. Gotta give him something for this.
You couldn't repay someone for this. It's impossible.
This is just so good.
Well, yeah, you could. You could just sell it and then give them, you know what I mean, money every time you sell something.
I'm dying.
I can't even deal with this right now. Look at this stuff, dude. This is
so cool.
crazy. Look at this table of gold right now.
Table gold.
Yo,
I got
this
table
is
of gold.
gold.
I gotta take a video of this because it's so crazy.
This is so gold. This is it. It drove all the way
I'm
to
like, oh.
Yo, drove all the way to Connecticut on a whim. Was it worth it? Was it this time?
Absolutely.
See, at all the times I almost got you killed. Look how it turns out. Right?
Yeah.
For real.
He had really nice.
So, I'm a little bit in disbelief, but look at these boards. Look at this gold. Yo, when I say gold though, it's never this much gold. Look at this.
Oh, with the Playboy Bunny sticker.
No way, no, there's no way. Look at these, they're hardly even ridden. Are they even ridden?
They're so nice.
I don't even get it. I don't get it. Kryptonics. No way. No way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 1991.
The lighting is a little bit.
1991. Fresh. That's the dream right there.
Oh man, that pie smells good. He wasn't kidding.
No way. No way.
All right, thoughts?
We're stoned.
Are you completely overwhelmed?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not overwhelmed.
Like in a good way?
In a good way, yeah.
Like we feel bad.
Why?
Like
Because
why?
this stuff is so good.
It's
like,
too
not-
good.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you think that way. But I thought it'd be really great for you guys to sell and make some money off of. Cool.
Yeah, for both of us. All of us.
I'm okay. You know?
Are these even used? Why are they in good condition?
Because honestly, some of them I didn't have a heart to drill. I mean, when you look at this thing, it's so beautiful.
You were scared to go in there.
I just think it's so beautiful. I mean, it's like a piece of art. And I love when you look at these things, they're like fingerprints. I mean, like each one has its own personality.
They're all different, yeah.
You know, when you flip them over, there's another personality because some don't have anything. And then two of them are signed by Alva. Oh, here's one that's signed by him. Right there's a signature. That is a huge, I think it's a king size like blanket.
That's your
That I thought was super cool. So I bought it, I took it out of the box and I put it on the couch. I turned my head, I look back. Coda is eating it like it's cotton candy.
Yeah.
She's got this thing.
That's exactly what I pictured in my head when I looked at it. I was like, real.
Yeah, so I immediately took it off the couch and I put it away. And this is literally the first time I've seen it in a year.
What's the story of these boards?
This and this one, you know, virtually identical, just different design, longboard. Fun. Make sure if you ride this one that you tighten it up because I just put it on to kind of essentially try to dial it in, but it's not tight. I'm just in love with this Maharaja brand. I just think they're gorgeous.
Yeah. What's the guy? Was it water ski guy?
Yeah, Bob Maher is his last name. He and his brother own this company, and they started off making killer slalom water skis. And then in the late 70s, before you guys were here, when the skateboard craze kicked in, he started making these too, so they're all handmade. So his name, he just took his name and turned it into Maharaja. I think he's like 85 now or something, and I hear he's still churning these things out. But I sold like 50 of the slalom skis that I had. And this is what's left. I figured at some point my goal was maybe to put them up in the house, and I just never did it. So,
How'd you get it signed by Tony Alva?
One of them was in Palm Springs, California, and the other I think was in Santa Cruz, and they're just around. I think I told you in one of my texts that when I was little, we used to go to Cherry Hill, the skateboard park in the 70s, like 78, 79, 80. And that was before I think I even had these things. That's back when we were riding like the plastic boards. In Westchester, we used to skate in the pools when they drained the water out. And then we would end up in Cherry Hill every now and then.
Westchester, Pennsylvania?
No, New York, just south. Yeah, north of New York City, south of here. That's where I grew up. So I love these boards. I think they're hot looking. And again, like I said to you, there's no emotional attachment to any of this stuff. If anything, my emotions now are to give it to you all. And that'll make me happy. And there's plenty of stuff in there that you could mock some of these up.
I think that...
Oh, yes.
That I think on eBay goes for $10. That dumb little sticker.
Wow.
Because it's so old.
Yeah. Trucks when I was skating, and Powerflex, and then later on Cryptos came out. Kryptonics. Yeah.
Still around.
Yeah.
They're made by like a big company. They bought them, but...
I think I have a pair of roller skates in the garage. Nike sneakers, jogging sneakers with crypto wheels on them. That's nice too.
Really, really nice.
You know, this little doorstop was in my classroom at school, and initially when I looked them up online, they're like $300-400. This one I discovered is a repop, because if you look, the screw here is a Phillips head.
Okay.
And it says that the legit ones are flathead. So I'm sure it does something to the price. I feel like that's heavy as heck. It's just neat to have around the house.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's still old,
Yeah.
even though it
Yeah.
might not be the very first one.
But if you eBay like antique retriever doorstop, you'll see pictures of this exact one. I have these big fish tanks downstairs, so I need pumps to get the water out of my garbage cans into the fish tank. So I bought like 3 of them. When this one showed up, I realized that this fitting is too big because I essentially use a garden hose, so this has never been used. I have a hose for this, for the pool, if you want to take that too.
That's what I was going to say. It's good for draining a pool.
But the pool's never been drained.
Yeah.
So this is just another useless purchase. Well, welcome to my life. You know, I'm like, mission complete. I got the cool pump. I can't wait. I'm going to hit the fish tank. It'll be golden. Then I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking, how can I connect this to a garden hose? Which you wouldn't want to do. Could you imagine the pressure coming out of the other end?
That would drain a pool quick, though. Pretty quick.
I don't know. It's a pretty big pool.
The bottom of a pool anyway, right?
Yeah. This is really cool only because I think it's going to help you today. Shirts, you know. This is a scuba bag. What I did like about this is that it has this kind of pocket.
Isn't it Grateful Dead?
Dude, I'm a complete deadhead. So the only thing I'm not giving you all are my hundreds of vintage Grateful Dead shirts and...
You could retire off of that.
Dude, dead stickers, dead artwork. What's really cool about this is that when you're done diving, it has a place for your fins, so it's waterproof. So nothing in your bag will get soaking wet. So that's kind of cool. But again, I thought you could load this, and this up with t-shirts or whatever.
Yeah.
These are really cool. I apologize because the patina, they were beautiful when I got them years ago. And they will hang on the wall. Yeah, there's the name of whoever did it, some South Carolina dude. I can't even read it, but it's right there. SC something.
Count.
Yeah. Country metal.
Oh, yeah, there you
Country
go.
metal, yeah.
Baseball cards. You should go through this and open all the packs like that guy on YouTube.
I mean, that's how you found us, right?
That is totally how I found you. Again, I don't understand how the algorithm led me to you, but I'm stoked that it did. Welcome to Connecticut. By the way, there's your apple pie, there's your coffee cake, the veggie sandwich stuff. With the sometimes turkey, I got the turkey in there. That guy was adorable, by the way, who made you those sandwiches, who was showing you like those home remedies.
Yeah.
He was, I wanted to drive there just to get a sandwich from that guy.
Sandwiches are so good, I got 2 of them for myself. You know that?
He was cool. This is that drill I was telling you about that goes with the metal box in the garage.
Yeah. Okay.
It does work. I'm not really sure what is going on here in the housing.
It's probably fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it works.
I'm like,
You know, and all this random stuff. I've always enjoyed looking at this thing. Not.
I love that.
So do I.
That problem.
Cool.
That's a keep like.
Rock on. And then, you know, Sam, I thought if you're ever selling jewelry and stuff, as like with that other velvet,
That's nice.
this
super
and
nice.
these are black ones. This might have a little dust on it. The blacks I've never used before.
No, it is super helpful. Because you made one of those, but it got like a little bit
Nice.
not that nice now.
Those Ray-Bans, I cleaned all the lenses for you. Feel free to take any of those if you want them. This is a super cool pair. I actually called Ray-Ban. I was like, I'm getting older. I love your glasses, but I need readers now. They sent me these from Italy. So these are Ray-Bans with like a 1 reader level, which is like really basic, but they also included the real lenses in it. So if anybody wants Ray-Bans, but needs like a slight boost so you can see, these work. So they're essentially reading glasses, right? Ray-Bans typically have nothing lens-wise.
Yeah.
These are about a 1. When you get older, you realize you need a little help.
That's pretty cool.
That is so crazy. What? Super Ray-Bans.
And these are all just readers. You know, those are, you can get them like probably 5 pairs for like $5 on Amazon. You know, stuff like this, a gift from a kid years ago. I never did anything with it. I just put it on the shelf. Same with my little Harley. For a Jeep. I don't know why I ever bought that. These are really great. I don't know why I bought any of this.
I'm like that too.
Yeah, my mother's like, do you see? I sent her a picture and she's like, ugh, don't ever do that again. I love these, but I have an issue with Bluetooth. I'm not really sure what, I have issues. Just, can we just shove that now? It's out there for everybody to see. So, it should work. And then it does for like 5 minutes and then it stops. So I went to Amazon Basics and it's now a plug-in and I don't have any issues. But there are 2 of these that I literally use for about an hour.
I'll use them. I'll
Cool.
use them for an hour. For an hour. No, I feel like that too.
Some neat crystal. This, you know, in all of the moving I did. By the way, I've been getting ready for you all for a week. Yeah, this was my one loss. It had this little base and it cracked. This one is still legit, but like it broke my heart. And then when I see it sitting here, I'm like, oh my God, it's a wounded bird. This is like a ceramic steamer that's never been used before. Not really sure what to tell you about this.
You just impulse bought it, or?
No, I appreciate you. You know me that well already, dude. I don't even know where this came from. I'm pretty sure.
And I had no idea how to use it,
Yeah.
so I was like, what
And
do
clay.
It's clay, yeah. It's glazed over and everything.
You know, clearly I have an issue with impulse buying. I'm not sure what impulse would have led me to this. I'd like to believe that this belonged to somebody in the family or something.
These were no impulse though.
Dude, these were completely intentional. Are you kidding me?
How could they
Yeah. Years ago, I needed a Halloween costume, so I asked my buddy who's a doctor to get me some scrubs, and he worked at Sinai. So these are completely legit. You know, walk down the street with these on and look a little bit
Is
crazy.
that on Staten Island?
This is New York City.
Okay.
What?
Where's that?
Completely legit Mount Sinai. But
I would wear that as an outfit though. Like actually wear it.
they're really comfortable and reversible. So anyway, again, all cleaned, all bleached. These are really comfortable too. He gave me these, and then this I kind of wore it like as a lab coat, even though I think this is supposed to be like, the smock. You know what I mean? So, North Face. I think these actually go with the purple jacket, North Face. I have no idea what this is. And there's like plugs and wires, and I don't know what it is. You might just want to chuck it, but I really have no idea what it is.
Maybe a pile of dust.
No, I know about you and the allergy. You kidding me? It's like I can't have her walking in here with a mask and like a Scott's Air Pack because it's not going to look good for me in the world of YouTube. Lots of baseball cards, and you know what's also in here? I'm not sure it's worth anything, but believe it or not, when that whole Desert Storm went down in '91, they sold cards for Desert Storm. So there are cards like with tanks and the commanders. It's so bizarre, but
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, they're in there. I think the cards in here might be more valuable than the other ones because I probably put them in here for a reason. I just don't know what that reason is. Unopened. Not sure if these were opened or not. More cards. 75. So hopefully you'll get some decent ones.
There's a lot.
Hi, baby.
Are you listening to the audio?
And then he'll sign it.
Really?
Yeah.
So why did he put the lightning bolt on there?
He said it was fast. Sammie, I apologize because I neglected to put these in there. Have you ever seen that Tanked TV show with the fish tanks?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I did their website for a while.
Acrylic tank.
Yeah. I don't want to comment negatively about anybody, so I won't say anything while things are rolling.
We got it.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if these go with a jacket. I might have a jacket for this.
Maybe it goes to that one.
Dude, you believe these things?
I believe him.
I mean, that's
I'm
all
gonna be believing them
style.
when they're on me.
Oh, when I used to wear these, my little third graders would be like, dude.
Yeah.
These are nice too, though, because I have seen the
style.
top to this.
Yeah, Vineyard Vines. I think I have the jacket.
This is the jacket right here.
That one seems a little bit.
Different.
Yeah, I have the jacket to this in the closet.
Oh man. This is gold.
This is a tuxedo, by the way, that I wore to my sister's birthday. I'm sorry, to her wedding. It should be double-breasted. I haven't even seen the thing in years. Do you guys have anybody interested in tuxedos?
It's a nice tux.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Tuxie. And not talking river.
That's nice, though.
Yeah. I wore it once. Never wore it to school. This stuff here, I'm not even sure if it still works. This was to a remote control boat that I built. I don't know where the boat is. But here's the controller, here are the batteries, and these are the chargers for the batteries.
No, I'm sure it is. If I just searched and not whatever, someone probably has the boat and no controller, you know?
This supposedly is like a personal air conditioner. You're supposed to fill it with like distilled water, and then you wear it like on your neck, and it has a little fan.
She would do this.
I would do this.
Never worn. Couldn't tell you if it worked or not.
Never opened.
Never opened.
Literally still
Do you,
rabbit.
do you see the issues I have here? Is there?
The same
Have I set the pattern yet? Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have a pegboard? Because I left the pegboard at school when I left, but I ended up with the pegs.
I have one in the garage.
Kill. There you go.
Oh yeah, you do have a pegboard. Oh man.
Jumbo Jenga is fun.
I've played.
Just got to be careful because if you play it well, it can be like 5.5 feet tall. And when those things fall, dude, when it hits you in the head, it's no joke. It's a bummer. So, I'm afraid like I'm leaving something out. Oh, that hose is downstairs. We can get that. So, thoughts?
Stoked.
Stoked, yeah. That's the only one.
Good.
Just stoked.
I told you I don't want to waste your time, especially because
And it's really,
you spent half a day driving and you had to go through customs, passports. I used to live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. It's just $50 like in 1990. And I just got a kick out of it. I liked how you can see like somebody was hitting it with little BBs. I wish it had been like a 22 or 38.
Buckshot, maybe, right?
You can actually see like the pellets stuck in it.
Okay.
Right? So those are little pellets from a pellet gun. Anyway, it's too bad it didn't have a clean shot through it with a rifle or something.
Nice though.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Poster in there, like on heavy stock. I think it says Absolute Sweden. But
And then the Howard Stern one.
and yeah.
if you hold the top.
Now what's crazy is I don't even know what this stuff is. This might be the Howard Stern one. Although here's the Howard one. I can tell by
Big one, right?
yeah, that's the Absolute Vodka, which is super cool. I don't know if you want me to take this out.
I don't. Maybe just leave them in there, right?
I'm gonna hold this. This one I feel better about being able to get back in. And there's something else in there. I have no idea what this stuff is. Oh no, this is a cool story actually. So Mark Rothko is a famous artist. These things go for like 20, 30, 40 million dollars a pop. I taught his grandkid in the city. When you walked in this kid's house, in the townhouse, painting. It was like 20, 30, 40, 50 million a pop. So his grandkid, whoops, signed it for me. I figured it might be worth something because he's the grandkid. To Mr. K, the best teacher in the world, Misha Rothko. So this Rothko is the grandkid of Mark. And this is one of Rothko's works. But something like this, literally 20, 30, 40 million a pop if you have the original.
Just balls of them.
Yeah, all over the house.
But I guess it was more sentimental at that point, right?
In their house?
They sell one and they can retire.
Yeah.
They just keep the rest.
Yeah. Grandpa, could you doodle something for me? I got a kid in my class.
Right there.
Right? You imagine? Graham, just do a little painting for me.
Like that.
This is the...
That's cool.
That's super sick.
Yeah, so country of Sweden in the middle. I'm not really sure who this appeals to. People from Sweden, drinkers.
No, like festival people.
Cool. Well,
Like the genies coming out of there.
Oh, with the eye?
It honestly appeals to me even though we don't drink. Just because it's so cool.
yeah, well, it's been in this thing for 25 years.
It is in really good condition.
Yeah. I feel like I'm messing it up right now. But
Bring that to sell it.
a bit south, when you're driving, there's this enormous black pipe that's almost big enough to drive a car through. It goes from the river up the side of the hill, and that's how they lower and raise the water in the lake. So if you were to come back over the summer or even a couple months, all that exposed land over there is completely covered. The beach, the water would come up probably an additional 15 or 20 feet. Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, I'll show you if you want to check it out. Upside down, the back end of that, you can almost see like that dark strip of like weeds and junk.
Yeah.
The water comes up to there. So like the beach is the white sand. Everything that's yellow sand, that's underwater. And
But
there's
this is still nice to like walk out on. So.
Oh yeah, because of the sand and you know the beach will look a little bit better after it's refreshed and probably drop some more sand. Hi, baby.
One of his sweatshirts because his jacket's not a very good jacket. Like I'm just gonna like try.
All right, so this guy's one of the coolest people I ever met, and we're going to pull up. I guess put the trailer here. back it up kind of so we can load that table and stuff, and then we're gonna put all of the stuff from inside as much as we can into the bed of the truck. What's your plan of attack?
I'm gonna change into one of his jackets because this jacket's too long and I might trip going back and forth from inside of the house to out here. And then I'm just gonna try and get all the really like fragile stuff, or the clothes too. And I guess put them in the backpack because they would just fly. They can't go in the trailer, so they literally have to be in the bed of the truck. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try and do is.
Did you get one of these pairs of pants?
No.
You couldn't, right? I don't even know if I can do that plan. This is such an enormous trailer that like it's gonna be hard to even back it up. Do you know what I mean? Like if I pull it here, maybe we should just leave it. I don't know. The Rubicon, dude. This guy's a legend.
But that's what he said years ago. So, you know the Schwinn Stingray, the boys?
Okay, yeah.
So my best friend Roger Sherman in second grade had his Schwinn Stingray, and I got this. So same time period. I thought this one was more rare, even though I was bummed out that I didn't get a Stingray as a kid, because that was the in bike. To follow, but I think this is rarer than that. And again, with the badges, I've actually Googled that Hercules. I couldn't find anything on it.
What are these?
Those are the gears, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, that.
So if you look down here, I think it's like first, second, and third gear. There's like a little window here.
That's insane. No, yeah, I've heard of these before though.
The Hercules.
So we'll load up the bike first, I guess.
If you want it, but like this glass, if you're going to make a table, you could have the glass. I don't even know what's in here. If you wanted this for scrap, I don't know. I don't think I've ever opened that before.
Just had it for storage. Never opened it.
When I moved in, I had like the kitchen redone because it was like one of those.
These out here.
Yeah, so just for temporary, and they're still here, which is fine. Cryptos, vintage.
What? No way.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a claim right there. That's crazy.
Yeah,
some Nikes on there.
Probably again 76, 77, 78.
So I guess I'll just put the bikes in first since we're here. Let's start going.
Do you want to put the flat stuff down first?
Maybe actually, yeah. Are you saying like the table?
That table, I think if you're going to put it in here, we should put a...
Like a blanket down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll play with it and see what happens.
Alright, this is official. The first item going out of the Connecticut Hoard is the table. So, you want to take it like this way?
Yeah.
It is heavy. Estimated value? I don't know. It's going to be used by us, so it doesn't really need to have a value.
Watch your foot there, right there.
So this whole yard on the side is just moss.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
cool?
pretty cool.
It feels so good when you walk around in the summer.
I think literally if I just put down my end there, we can just spin it over and then just lay it down like that. Oh, that's fine. Hoping it doesn't pop up.
Oh, it's stuck, guys.
Oh yeah, it's in the...
Yeah, it's not going to come out easily.
Murphy!
That happened? First item? Oh, wow.
I got a crowbar right in the garage. Yeah, that's cool. We can slide it this way.
The pressure, I guess, right? So we don't want that to happen again. This do. I guess I'll pick it all the way up. That's pretty nice. Real nice, actually. Cool. All right. So this is an Audi exhaust? Yeah. Alright. So we got an Audi exhaust from, what's the model of the car?
2018 R8.
2018 R8. I guess we'll leave it in the box though. That's probably better.
Yeah, because honestly, I feel like everything that's in the house we could fit in the bed of the truck.
Yeah.
For
and I
sure.
was thinking maybe some of this stuff like this, we can just store in Ocean City.
Yeah.
Until this guy.
Woo!
And you can take those water skis. Oh yeah. And anything else in there. Oh, that fire smells so good.
So I'm thinking I should have just put my mouth.
What do you mean?
You never know.
Have some faith in me for once, right?
Well, with your track record, stuff you've gotten me into,
Got you into this. This is gold.
nearly getting me killed. But no, this is good.
Yeah, are you gonna do this by yourself?
It's not that heavy, is it?
Are you kidding?
Oh, hell no, I can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's, what year you say this is?
72, 73, I would think.
Wow.
And it's got to be all original.
Look at that dust.
Yeah, sorry about that, Sam.
No, that shows you.
Scrappable? I'm not sure what it is.
It's aluminum.
Copper, isn't it?
Copper?
Copper?
All right, so we have the trailer loaded, almost full. And this guy's psyched up. He's stoked. And this is just so much good stuff. So I'm going to drop the trailer here. And then from there, we're going to back the truck up to where she's going in the house. Almost, you know, into where that shadow is. And then fill this up with all the other stuff. Alright, so we're moving on to the inside stuff. Oh, she's over there.
The neighbor's dog's territory.
Wow. They fight each other over it.
Yeah, well, as soon as they leave, she goes over there and she marks up the whole lawn. Come here, she's behind that tree. Come on, Code. Come on, get over here, Code.
Dude, look at this fire now.
Look, he said to look up.
Yeah, look up your birthdays. Now this one matches your birthday. This is relationships. It matches your birthdays together, and it's supposed to tell you how you would do as a couple. But that one, I don't believe in horoscopes or anything, but that one nailed my birthday pretty well.
Do you want
It
to?
says, I can read a little bit. It says, Pisces people are often individuals who wind up spending long periods of time alone. Of course, like anyone else, they fulfill their daily family and work responsibilities, but even while functioning effectively, they can be in their own world. Generally not overly social, Pisces have a circle of loyal and loving friends who provide them with all social interaction they need. Many Pisces choose to work as self-employed persons out of their own home or private office, and when operating within a work team, do best when they have their own space, aka where they can close the door against intrusions. Those born in this period have a very great gift to give to those few people they allow into their space.
Alright, so these skateboards are very prized possessions, so I'm going to wrap them in that bubble wrap that he has, and also mailers that I brought. I'm going to just show you guys how I'm going to do one, just so you see that we're taking extra precautions for. The scissors are here.
Oh, cool. That's what I was looking for. Excellent. Issues. You see a pair you like, you see another pair you like.
Ty Ranker?
Sam.
Who's Ty Ranker? Ty Ranker?
Oh my god.
Somebody sign it?
It's like
Well,
engraved.
that was a, I think that was a dude from college.
Oh, one of your friends.
Yeah, T.
So you did skate a bunch of these.
Yeah, you know, again, by the time I really sunk my teeth into these, I wasn't really skating that much.
So you just kept buying them.
Yeah, because I... Well, no, I was going to say I have issues. For me, these are like little pieces of art.
No, I love them.
You know?
I could see why you did.
Yeah.
These are the decks that were almost unscrewed, most of these. So this first batch of decks was put in the bubble wrap, and then this moving blanket, and these are on the back seat of the truck. How's this going?
It's going good. So,
The gold.
the gold.
Look at this.
I know. How cool is that?
For a real bird, it would be amazing. Could you stick Rue in there?
No.
She might like it.
Yeah, she is weird like that.
Imagine, remember when we were planning for our wedding? Don't play with that jewelry. Like, if you sell it, make sure you know what it is.
I know, babe.
Because do you see the ones he has on his wrist? Some of those are the same.
Yeah, those bracelets are probably between 1 and 2, $225 each.
They're sterling.
That, I forget what that is. Oh, you know, I think that was the earrings. So that was a bracelet I bought for my girlfriend, and it was too big. So there should be earrings in there with it.
There is, yeah.
There's the receipt for it. I think it was like $700.
What?
Yeah. So it's real silver and diamonds.
These are some heavy duty Grateful Dead
You don't
pendant
want
right
to take her
here.
bracelet and her earrings?
This thing's epic. Though it broke. Is that why you...
Yeah. It's
Still cool though.
So it looks like I paid $630 for that in 2002.
2002?
Yeah.
People love Tiffany.
I don't think it's real Tiffany. I think it's in the bag. I'm pretty sure it's not Tiffany. I'm pretty sure the necklace I got her from Tiffany.
What's up with this? Is this like one of your family members?
14 karat
Is that
diamond.
TNK?
Yeah.
It's me.
You want that, right?
No.
TNK?
Melt it down. I probably got that for like a 10th birthday or something.
1988. Has a date on
Graduated
it.
college. That's what it was.
It's a money clip. It's pretty cool though. It's sterling silver.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a goodie bag here.
It's a nipple
Yeah,
ring?
so those are the... Oh, this is...
Someone will
really
remake
nothing.
this into something though.
I mean, this is super cool in itself. Like, what is
This, I think it
Yes.
looks beautiful, but I don't think this thing is worth anything. This watch. This is not like sapphires over here or anything.
what is
So...
This is
That is
Tiffany's?
Tiffany's. That's a Tiffany's keychain.
Oh, it's a keychain.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of those balls screws off,
And then you put on your
and then you
key.
put your keys on it. Yeah.
So I'll put that in.
These, some of these go for a lot of money, but really they're kind of passed between people. I'm not sure if this is jade. I don't know what this is. But any of these things in here are probably 100-ish each to 200.
These?
Yeah. So this, I have one of these on my wrist, or two of them here, and this was the third one, and the thing broke off. But
They're nice.
there's
Though.
925.
Yeah,
on it, so
that's-
it's sterling or whatever. So
It is silver, for sure.
Silver. Where are these
this
from?
is silver.
It could be fixed, that
So
bracelet,
this is like
though.
a friend of a friend of a friend, and these were just too big for me, so they're in here. I think I got those
Yeah,
through Etsy. And I think she still sells them, like I said. And that Etsy's weird. It's like the Singaporean dollars, you know? That's how you pay in SGP or whatever it's called. But I think they go for between $100 and $200 each. To love it, you know?
It's just treasure.
No, that's my point, yeah.
Straight
And
treasure.
I haven't become immune to it. I still treasure it, but there's, my emotional attachment to it now is that you guys are going to save it, find it, use it, and find other people to enjoy it. So that is a kerosene lantern, and there were 3 of them. I think that's the medium-sized one. There was a smaller one that I shattered and a bigger one that I shattered.
How do you use it?
You can get like colored oil, like kerosene, like blue or red or clear. You pour it in here, and then you light the wick. This is the wick.
You like this
So
part?
the bubble would be full of kerosene. It would soak up, and you would light this thing up right here, and then the flames pretty, but super fragile. And thank goodness I had that full of kerosene in my apartment in New York City. Back when we had phones with cords.
This is the
The
Tony
cord
Alva signature
blew right
deck.
on. Thank God.
Tony
it wasn't
Alva.
It wasn't like...
No.
You guys
The
know.
kerosene went all over the place, but I
This
couldn't
is
even
like
imagine.
maybe one in the world of these exact decks that's signed by him, I would say.
Yeah. Well, like these things, these are sunglasses and readers.
These are
but those look like
original
iPhones. These are just readers.
Gull Wing
The little reader
trucks.
Oh, if you need them, you can just...
Yeah, look now, which is awkward. I hate them.
When do you think,
A reader, which can also be awkward.
what year do you think these trucks are from?
70s. Those are gull wings. So probably mid to late 70s.
You know the company's in business still, right?
Gull wing, yeah. Yeah.
It's owned by Bravo Sports though,
Yeah.
which is like a... What kind of cheese you got?
Munster, American, and fresh mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
What was that?
Mozzarella.
Here's romaine. There's knives.
This guy is got lunch for us too. Wow. Feel like very honored to be here.
It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street, guys.
Did you do mayo, mustard, ranch, ketchup?
I'll do mustard and mayo.
Did you want mayo?
Do you want mayo?
All right. How are we doing this?
Alright, so Turner came up with this idea to lay down a moving blanket and then stack up the jackets.
This is the tux,
top.
but it's in this thing, if that helps with anything.
The tux.
The tuxie. I mean,
Tuxie.
talking putt-putt. And that's your
I think we can just snag this
sleeveless
pile, right?
jean jacket.
Boop.
Okay.
I actually like it. I actually like all this.
It's so nicely kept. Long arms.
Here,
We'll
show them
trade.
this. Look how nice this is. Right
So
in the
nice.
side, like, as I was saying, like butter.
Gotta be super careful with these babies. They're
I gotta
white.
bring them around to the other side.
Is that open over there?
Pink. Maybe hold it open. I'll just slice them in there.
Okay.
This is gonna be a tight fit though, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, you need a trailer. How many times did I text that?
Need that and a box truck.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And when I kept saying it, I was like, oh, jeez, he's going to think I'm being a pain in the ass, but...
No, I just didn't know what you were claiming. Like, it's hard to really judge someone when you don't know what they look like.
Well, if you know what I look like, you'd be like, we're not going to Connecticut. Okay?
No, like, I had no idea.
Let's
like,
go in the other
what
direction.
you were trying to throw down on.
Yeah, those are nice.
Camel hair, you say?
Yeah, that's what it's called, that fabric.
Is it really camel hair? Or?
Don't think it is.
It's so nice though.
Hugo Boss, this is really nice too. Green.
This is really nice stuff.
Hugo Boss.
Should I hold these? These are so heavy.
Yeah.
I can't even hold them.
Not this cool. Look how nice it is out here. This is truly another end to another beautiful day in paradise. Look at this place. Look at this house. Look at this guy's. No wonder this guy wears pants like this. Look at his house. Right though?
True.
This is about as sweet as it gets out here. It's so cold the grass is frozen, you feel it? Goosey poops everywhere though.
So in the summertime, I could dive right here into the water. It's that high up.
It's so high.
Yeah.
So you could like ride a bike down here off a jump and it would be deep enough?
Yep.
Nice. That would be cool.
Good to know, right?
Alright, so we got all these boards. It just doesn't feel right. Not trying one. Oh yeah. All my box and stuff still in right inside too.
How's the bibby?
It's freezing. If I hit a rock and went on my hands, they would just be...
Yeah, your
Gone.
skin would peel off.
What a beautiful day, though.
Beautiful,
Can you get
brisk day.
So that was... we're ready to leave now. We loaded up the whole truck, the whole trailer, and we're going to see what we can do with this stuff. Really incredible dude. Really awesome guy. And I'm so happy that we didn't just blow this off and we came out here because there was just so many unknowns this morning. But it all worked out. And life has come full circle once again. It's really awesome.
It is like...
Alright.
After.
Such a good day, dude. We're stoked.
So am I.
Thank you.
Happy belated again to Mom. I hope she gets a
She'll
slice
say
of the
it.
brown coffee cake or something.
We'll bring it to her.
Yeah,
Cool.
she loves it.
Thank you.
Dude, mucho apologies for the amount.
For the amount of what? The amount of
gold that you
The
gave
amount of
us?
stuff.
gold. All gold.
And for the 15-hour schlep home.
Nah, it's like three.
And-
Hopefully there's not a lot of traffic though. Little rush hour right now, huh?
Dude, you're going
Rush hour wouldn't even matter if we didn't have the trailer, but...
It doesn't really even matter.
Yeah.
And how long is it going to take to empty the trailer and the truck? Another 15?
Hours, days.
A long time, only because we need to make space for all of it. Because this is really good stuff, so...
Cool. All right.
So
Stoked. Hey.
the dream is real though, dude. With
Yeah,
people
man.
like you
Keep
in
it
the world.
alive.
Wow. It's all worth it.
So worth it. Woo! And this property's so sick. Alright, so we're loaded up with all these goodies.
Yeah, Wade, WAC is a pretty decent.
A lot of work, guys. And gals.
Alright, dude. We're out.
Cool.
Peace.
Best of luck to you, Joe. Talk to you soon.
That was the best, most craziest experience ever. So worth it. And we are out.
Just be careful with all this weight.
Alright, just pulled up back at the house, back in Summers Point. Wow, what an experience. So, stuff like that really makes me know that we're on the right path, because Ted was one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. Welcomed us into his home. That was the first time we ever met him, first time we ever even saw him was this morning. And leaving today, when we left, I felt like I'd known him my whole life, and it was just such an amazing feeling. And that's what it's all about right there. That is the human interaction, and the relationship that we made today is what the YouTube channel and what the whole point of doing what we do is all about. Just the whole experience from top to bottom in general was so good, and it's just such an awesome path to be on, because most other situations that you would be in, work related, would not be one, it just wouldn't give you the same feeling of wholeness as this has given me and us. And me and Sammie both together had such a great time today. So thank you, dude, Ted, for the invite. And we're going to get on it tomorrow. We're going to start posting this stuff. So hope to see some turnaround soon. Freedom to dream. I guess that's all I can say. I'm freezing cold and so tired. That was like a 14-hour journey from start to finish. So keep pushing, everyone. Stay on your path. You never know where it's going to lead you. See you guys in the next one tomorrow. And we're going to do like a part 2 tomorrow, so stay tuned. The dream.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm like delirious because I'm so tired. But that was really, really awesome. And Ted, you're awesome. And so is your puppy Coda, who's not really a puppy, but she looks exactly like one and acts like one. He gave us so much good stuff, and I'm really excited to post it, even though it's a lot. And the truck's still packed, and the trailer's still packed. That was a lot of work. I know it probably doesn't seem like it on video, but we're beat right now. And I'm sure Ted's beat too, because he was helping out the boys and gals as well, loading the trailer and the truck. So yeah, I hope we can make some money for ourselves and for Ted, and it'll be awesome. So this is probably the best load that we've ever gotten, I'm not even gonna lie. What do you think?
100%.
Like,
I already brought all the skateboards
just such
in.
like good quality stuff, like genuinely good quality stuff that is probably gonna sell fairly easily, some of it. I'm like, my mind's racing. You know, when your mind's racing right before bed, I'm not gonna be able to wind down. But I'm gonna take a shower.
Path.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
Mission
so tired.
complete. Connecticut Hoard mission complete so far.
That was awesome.
We made it back.
Yeah, we were gonna stay overnight, but we did not, obviously. Because we're back with our babies.
Alright. Good night.
Good night, guys. Good night. Or good morning. You.